from CycleHunters.com, and today we are checking out a 2013 Kawasaki Ninja 650. The Ninja 650 is a great all-around everyday platform for anybody that's looking to ride that doesn't want a sport bike necessarily, but they want something sporty. Somewhat of a sport tourer, light sport touring duty. But as we get into this, I'll show you there's a couple blemishes, but overall the paint's really good. You can kind of see it. It's like a, there you go. A little bit of a pearl going on there. But like I said, a couple blemishes as you can see. And I'll show you here. You can see the wheel. Nice shape. Everything on this bike is fully serviced, inspected, and detailed. Oh, a little bit of water coming out there. There we go. There we go. So, alright, let's see. So you can see here, there's a couple here. If it was dropped, it was really light, or it might have scraped up against something. I'm not sure. This is a little bit down here. A little bit of a tiny little crack in that, or it's not the plastic, it's just the decal. That right there is the major part. As you can see, the bar end's really not messed up. There's like a little bit right here. So if it was dropped, kind of a light drop, a little bit of one right there, a little bit of one right there, little tiny things like that. But overall, this is a fully stock machine. So there's nothing aftermarket on it. So the exhaust, that is the exhaust, the stock exhaust. And they keep them underneath the motor like that because the weight now is distributed underneath you instead of behind you. So you don't have to push over any kind of an odd weight to get it to steer any better. But like I said, overall, looking at this bike, it's in a really great shape. Just a couple little, you know, right here, just a little bit, a little there. I don't know if it was, again, rubbed up against maybe something a little bit, but that's kind of it. Dual disc brakes in the front, as you'd expect on a sport bike. Seeing the motorized size there, it's really good. Everything's pretty doggone clean, except for there's little blemishes. That's about it. But in the parallel twin world, which is what this bike is, and I'll show you. See if you can see inside there. There's right here. You see the two exhausts. So it's a twin cylinder. There's a cylinder here and a cylinder there. Parallel twin means they're next to each other. So the motor, it does sound like a twin. It pulses, so it offers a little bit more torque, a little bit more usable everyday power. It's not as peaky as a normal sport bike that a super sport would have in the 600 range. Even though that this is a 650, it is nowhere near as powerful as its counterpart in the super sport range for the 600s. So like the Ninja 600 ZX6 is way more formidable in terms of power than this bike. Although that this does look very racy, and to the untrained eye, you wouldn't really know until you got on it and then started to ride it. Now this has handlebars. So you can see, triple tree, this is above here. Most sport bikes, they mount their bars underneath here. But with the handlebars like this, it offers a more upright riding position. Your elbows are out. It's a much easier, more natural feel when you jump on it. So much like if you rode a regular bicycle, it's going to feel like that. Except with a 650cc motor underneath you. So it does weigh more than a regular bike. But again, you already knew that's the case. Good looking bikes. Again, all stock. see what we got here. Okay. 5,238 miles. So not a whole lot of mileage on this bike. So your controls are very simple. Your hazard lights, your low beam, high beam, your horn, and your selector for your signals. So as you can see, this has the little driving lights right here. Those are always on. There's your left front signal. Let's go left rear. And to cancel that, you push it in. Let's go right rear. Right front. What's nice too is these are all integrated into the bodywork. So a lot of bikes usually have the stalks, but Cowie they've been putting these integrated signals for quite a bit. And it's nice. It cleans up the look. You don't have these big stalks sticking out the side. Most companies are always going to have these in the back. There's a couple companies that have them more integrated, but that's pretty much how it works. So let's see here. This side, here's your starter. It's your on-off. And we're in neutral. Fires right up. You can hear the pulse of that motor. It's kind of quiet. It's not overbearing. It should easily be something that it's not going to drive your neighbors nuts, that's for sure. Ooh, it's got some nice pep. Oh yeah, that's a peppy motor. All stock again, so that's the most it's going to be as far as loud. There's your tack. And this has your fuel gauge over here, which is nice. Your clock. And you can hit your trip. You hold it in, probably this one then. Yep, to zero it out. Zero this trip out. There we go. So a couple little things on there. You know, gas gauge is nice. Used to be that you had to always be looking in your tank to see how much gas you got left. Now, we have a 48-point checklist on every one of our bikes. As you can see, the battery tender lead right here. That's part of it. But if the bike needs it, it gets it. We are riders taking care of riders, and we take that really serious. So, you know, anything that the bike needs, it gets. This one got new tires, both front and rear here. Oh, I'm going to start this up so we can do high beam, low beam here. So that's your low beam, and that's your high beam. Low beam and your high beam. Yeah. That's nice. So overall, stock machine, fully serviced, inspected, and detailed, ready to rock and roll. Open up your garage, put a big smile on your face, go over to your bike, put your gear on, thumb the starter, and you go ride. This bike is going to be great for everyday riding. If you want to take it into the twisties, you're going to be able to hustle through those. You can go from town to town, really easy. If you need to get on the highway, you can absolutely do that. This is not made for long trips, although you could do it if you really wanted to. But that's when you get into the 1000cc bikes mostly. But overall, you can't beat it for what this package offers you. It's real world performance on a daily basis. If you want to go just to, pick up something from the store, it's for that. If you got to go commute to work, you're absolutely going to be saving gas versus driving the car. So it offers a lot in that respect. These are very utilitarian. They are made to do duty, to ride it every day. Great bike. Awesome machine. So if you're digging the 2013 Kawasaki Ninja 650, give us a call at 717-273-1809. You can see the full list of inventory at www.cyclehunters.com. You can email us at cyclehunters@gmail.com. We have financing options available. Aftermarket warranties available. We can deliver bikes, ship them in some cases. Really, whatever it is that you need in order for us to help accommodate you, just let us know. We'll do our best to make sure that whatever we can do to help you, we do it. It's all about riding and enjoying it, putting that smile on your face. That's really what it comes down to for each one of us. We love it. Like I said, we're riders taking care of riders. We take that real seriously. Great, everyday, gas-saving, commuter, rip around the twisties, go have fun. Awesome bike. So, until the next ride, happy riding.